Well, guys, I just got home for the day. It is dark. It is cold outside, so we're going to see if we can make a little progress on the 850. All right, so if you guys remember from a couple of videos back, we got the 850 in the shop, got the track stripped off of it. We've got a few things we need to do to it. One thing I did not cover on camera is I did go ahead and replace the transmission filter on this. I don't want to mislead anybody. These dozers are really good dozers, but they actually had some issues with the hydrostat going bad, and they were pretty notorious for going bad between 7,000 and 10,000 hours. And a lot of these dozers got scrapped because it was so expensive to replace or repair the hydrostat that it wasn't worth the value of the machine at the time. This one here, I bought this machine with just under 10,000 hours. It's like 9,500 hours on it. But this right here, 8,929 hours. This thing had a full hydrostat replacement, pumps, drives, the whole 9 yards. And that's one reason why this dozer still pushes so good with almost 12,000 hours on it. Now, remember this dozer was in here 3 years ago now. There's a bunch of videos on it. We replaced the sprockets on it. We replaced a bunch of stuff on the blade, just kind of went through everything. I replaced the filter at that time, had 10,631 hours on it. The dozer now has 11,400 hours on it. So that kind of gives you an idea how many hours we put on it a year. About 400-500 hours. Obviously, it didn't get as many hours on it this year because we bought the other dozer. But we're continuing to pick up bigger and bigger projects, and these dozers will get more and more hours on them. So anyways, I'm rambling. I'm way off base. Long story short, if you guys are looking at buying one of these, and it's at the 7,000 to 10,000 hours, look over that hydrostat really well. See if it's been replaced or see if it's going to need to be replaced. I'm sure there's still some stuff available for it, but I don't really know. We're going to run this one for a few more years because it still seems to be doing pretty good. But as the hours start building on it, we'll probably look at possibly getting rid of it. So anyways, now that that little ramble is over, I think we're going to start in on trying to get some of these rollers replaced. And I'm thinking, let's start off with the easy one. This one here seems to be, it's in pretty bad shape. It's actually been that way for a while. I don't know if you guys remember the cedar tree video way back this spring. That is when this roller actually went out. And I kept thinking I was going to replace it, kept thinking I was going to replace it, never did. And here we are now. Now, one thing about these 850s that I really don't like is this roller is pressed into this thing. If you guys remember the 850J, it's got a slot here and 2 bolts that go down through it. So we actually got to take this whole thing off here, this whole holder or tree or whatever you want to call it. I actually got to send that to Todd at Truck or Track, and they got kind of a special little press set up. They'll pop that one out, pop the new one in, because some of these seals and stuff, it's just, it's kind of a pain in the butt. I don't know why they do it that way, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. So first things first, let's get this off here, get it ready to be sent off. I think Todd's going to be stopping by the next day or two to pick this up, and then we'll go underneath. We got a bottom roller on that side. It's got all the bolts broke off in it. I'm dreading it. So let's hope this one comes off easy. All right, I do know this undercarriage was put on by a John Deere dealer. About 7,600 hours. That's one reason why the other company actually spent the money to put the new hydrostat in it, because it had good undercarriage on it. So I'm hoping they did the right thing and anti-seized these bolts. Let's find out. Oh, that one there turned. This one gonna turn? Oh, I tell you what, boys and girls. Oh, I'm gonna get a wrench on that one. I might just get lucky here. Always got to be one out of the bunch. Well, 3 of the 4 broke loose. Let me get a wrench for that other one. Oh, by golly, it is. Boy, I hope they all come out that easy. That would be sweet. I can't believe how easy them come off. Look at that. Just like that, she's off. There you can kind of see it, guys. Little anti-seize on those boats made all the difference in the world getting those things out of there. And there's that shaft. They got to press out of there. What makes it a little bit difficult is the shape of this thing. So we'll send that off to Todd down at Trucker Track. Let him get that popped in there for us. Next one, I don't think is going to be quite as fun. We need to get down here on the ground and basically we need to pull off this rock guard right here, because if you guys can see this roller right here, both bolts are broke on the inside and one bolt is broke out here. So basically 3 of the 4 bolts are broke off in it. We got to figure out what's going on with it. I think this thing does come off in 2 different pieces. I think it splits right there. These things are nice for keeping the track on and keeping rocks out, but they are a major pain in the butt when it comes to working on bottom rollers. So I'm gonna grab an impact, get the hammer on this here a little bit, see what we can make happen. All right, got that rock guard out of there. That actually wasn't horrible. I've definitely done worse before. I have noticed that roller and the one in the very back is also loose. I'm not for sure what's going on, but I do think the bearings went out of this one. See how that's twisted and turned right there? I don't want to jiggle on it too hard, so I don't want to come down and smash my finger, but I can tell by the inside flanges here. It is definitely wore. It is time for that one to be replaced. So I think what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to get a jack up underneath it and try to get this one last bolt out that's holding, and then we'll kind of assess our situation and what we got as far as getting those other broken bolts out of there. It's not looking like much fun. Let's get the roller out of the way first. See if this one last bolt will come out. Got it. Let this baby hit the floor. Oh, watch out. You guys got to be more careful. You just about got smashed by a roller. There she is. I'm sure that poor thing's got a few stories to tell. Hopefully you guys can see. I'm sure that LED light's flickering pretty good, but what I don't quite understand, this is what the hole is supposed to look like. That is our broken off bolt there, and it's not broke off flush, it's broke off a good ways up in there. I don't know for sure quite how that happened. So I can't weld like a nut on it to try to twist it out that way. It looks like quite a few of the threads are maybe destroyed there. I don't know 100% what's going on there. I can't really see on this side, but it looks like we got maybe a similar situation over there. So I think what I'm going to try to do for now is get up in there and drill that out, see what we got. I don't know. Let's at least make an attempt to get that out of there and see what happens. All right, I've got a hole drilled up through it. I've got an easy out in it. I don't know if it's gonna come out there. Hopefully by maybe a Christmas miracle, it'll come out. That hole is pretty mangled, but I need to get one of those sockets that go on there where I can use a ratchet. I don't have one of those, so we're gonna use a pipe wrench for now. Come on, baby. Oh, is it turning? Is it turning? I think it's turning. Now, question is, will it come out through all those nasty threads? Oh, we might have got lucky. We might have. Holy cow. Holy cow. Look at that. I can almost turn it by hand. Looky there. Can you believe that? Got it. Well, that's one down. 2 more to go. All right, got the other 2 drilled. Got the easy out in that one. We're gonna get lucky another time. This pipe wrench is not the best setup for this, but probably help if I went the right way. Oh, man, I don't want to break that easy off out in there. No dice on that one. I guess we'll try to maybe take the torch and heat that around there. I don't want to heat the easy out. Try the other one, see if the other one will go. Oops. Man, that one's... No go on that one either. Well, let's throw some heat to her and see what happens, I guess. I think she turned. She turned. Is she gonna come out? Is she gonna come out? Come on, baby. It's moving. It's moving. Oh my goodness. I think we might get another one. Look at that. Look. Got it. Two down, one to go. Oh, it turned. It turned. Come on, baby. Look at that. Look at that. She is coming out. Heck yeah. Oh, don't speak too soon. She's getting hard now. Oh yes. Got it. Got it. Well, there it is, guys. There's the 3 bolts we managed to get out. It's like 3 little trophies right there, but that's a big relief to have those out. There's the 4th one. It's still in one piece, but I think that's where we're going to call it quits for the night. That's a good stopping point. I need to get a tap and run up in them holes. There's a few of the threads that are damaged or missing, but I think there's still plenty enough to do what we need to do. So I'm gonna get cleaned up here a little bit, call it a night. We get back in here tomorrow, we'll get those holes cleaned out. I do have a new roller to put up in there and start going back with it. So, whew, glad to have that done. Do I know you in here invading my shop?
It's been a long time, and I get here, what's my first complaint?
Everything. You're worse than a woman.
I liked it. Did you show them how clean you got this shop for me?
Well, it's always this way whenever you're not here.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I think you paid somebody probably $200-300 to clean the shop up and try to say, oh, look what I did for you.
That's what I got mad for.
Oh. Yeah, that's, okay. But my first complaint was I needed a punch.
It was right where I left them.
It's not right where they should have been.
Just because they're not where they were at whenever you left doesn't mean they're not where they're supposed to be.
We can't sit here and argue all day over it. You know where they were supposed to be. Just admit that I'm right. You stuck them in a drawer, so I couldn't find them.
Did you guys miss them? I'm not for sure if I missed them at this point.
What is all over this?
Hey, you're going to find this hard to believe. We actually had welding projects while you were gone.
Really? Really? That scares me.
Which means you probably got more to repair later in life. So, all right, so you got to tell everybody. Everybody always asks, where you been? Did I fire you? Did we get in a fight? Did you leave me?
Do you want me to tell them the truth, or do you want me to just
I want to hear the truth. I want to hear the truth because this is going to be good. This is going to be good. You guys ready for this? You ready for a big line of BS?
Big
on your
BS,
mark,
we'll make it real short. You know, you couldn't admit you were wrong, so I had to leave until you begged me to come back, and you finally admitted that I was right.
You want to know the crazy part? I never even noticed you were gone until you showed back up. I know. It's crazy.
What about the viewers? Have they missed me?
There's
Maybe
been,
some.
out of 6,000 to 7,000 comments, maybe 5.
5.
Yeah, that's a pretty
5,000?
small, I'm not good at math, but that's a small percentage.
Oh, just 5. I thought 5 with 3 zeros.
No. I know it's hard to believe, but you have a real job.
I do have a real job, and that real job lasted about 2-3 months longer. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it lasts about 2-3 months longer.
So remind everybody what your real job is.
Real job is bossing people around. No, real job's boil making, but
which is basically a welder.
Yeah, basically welding all the time. Even though this time I had a radio, so I didn't do much welding, just pushing that.
Oh, speaking of radios, did you see what we got over there?
Oh, DeWalt. DeWalt makes radios. Do they work?
Well, no, they don't. That seems to be the issue with most radios around here.
But no, we ended up getting a few more outages than we thought, so.
You mean the solar panels aren't working?
They are not working.
I can't believe it.
That was their big plan.
Oh my goodness.
For the plant that I'm working at, the company that owns the plant went to solar, and they're not keeping up. So now they're running the boilers twice as hard as they've ever ran them before. But they got a logistic reason why they're not keeping up. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
There's a reason for
some engineers got some good excuse.
Yeah.
Why'd you put my coffee cup handle on the inside? Well, it keeps it warm. I mean, you know.
Very true. So yeah, so we did have a lot more work than what we planned on having. But I'm back. That's the main thing.
You're back.
Yep.
He's back. So if you guys that don't know,
you already said it when I walked in.
Did I say it?
Yeah, whenever I was looking for
I didn't say it when the light was flashing.
You did.
So it don't count. It don't count unless the light's flashing. So, all right. So he is back. We got him for a short period of time because you do have to go back to work for real life.
Yeah.
And I told him this morning I did all the hard work. I got all the pieces out.
Yeah, just one bolt.
Now we need to tap the holes out, and the only 5/8 tap I have is
wore out.
Well used. So I don't have a socket. I need to get a socket to go on top of these.
No, it was working with the wrench. Remind them that until you went and ground down to try to make something work, and that didn't work.
So since this thing is already mutilated, we're going to mutilate it a little bit more. I think we're just going to wheel a nut on top of it, and that way we can get a socket on it. So, anyways.
Hey, you know, while you had the video rolling, you stuck the teeth part down in that, which is a no-no. You always want to do it like right here, where you're not smashing any of the teeth, because
did you guys miss them? I'm not convinced I'm missing them yet.
If you like that, I love that.
Can you fill that gap? Are you good enough to fill that gap?
Oh yeah. That is no problem at all. Hey, you ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
Not really.
Ow, I shredded my Crocs. Not the best shoes for.
You know, I thought about pulling a U and wearing my. Well, I got Crocs, but I got the.
Oh, the cool kids wear Crocs.
Yeah, I got my house slippers. Do I smell burnt toe? Something's burning. Is that your toe?
My toe. I'm telling you, it's my toe.
I wear these nice boots here.
I got some nice Ariat boots.
I tell you what, these suckers have held in.
Them are Red Dog special, ain't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Still got them. Still going strong.
All right. Let's see if that works. All right. I don't know if you guys can see. We got this hole, this hole, this hole, this hole, and this hole to tap out. That's going to be kind of hard to video. We're going to squirt a little bit of juice up in there and go for it. So let me get those holes cleaned up, and then we'll check back in. Look at that. It's gonna work.
Oh yeah.
Anti-seize on that, and we'll be good to go. Is that light so bright you need tinted safety?
You better believe it. It is nice. No, see, I'm thinking safety first. I don't know if they could see the shavings falling, but
they make clear glasses, you know, and we have some over there.
I know it. I think I'm all the way through. What do you think?
I think you're all the way through. I think you wore that hole out. I think it's time for the next one.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I don't think they're the prettiest holes, but they all did tap out and the new bolts go in. So we're gonna take the grinder and the flap wheel, clean this up a little bit, clean the roller up a little bit. I guess we'll see if she goes up on there. You look awful comfortable laying over there.
Yeah, I haven't got to lay down in a while. Been a long time since I've got to lay down on the job.
All right, Aaron has got this all cleaned up. He's got the roller up in there. It's time to put the bolts in. Set you guys up here. Now, if I learned anything from the last videos, you're not allowed to have the anti-seize.
Well, that's why I'm staying back here. I'm out of reach right now. I thought the same thing.
Oh, look, I'm gonna be nice to you since you just come back. So there's the first one. Don't you do it?
I'm being nice. Got my Sunday clothes on today. Oh, you got lock washers?
Yep. There's two. You want the other one or you want to get that one started first?
All right, I'm ready for the other one. I got that one
Oh
started.
yeah, hold on, I'm done.
Why'd you do that?
I'll do another long one.
Here you go, here's both the long ones.
This is some nasty thick stuff. You got a lock washer?
Yep. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, they all started. At least mine did.
Yep.
Just gotta hope they tighten down now.
What are the torque specs on these?
Oh, good, one good.
Well, I mean, with a 12-inch ratchet, I'm good for 1,200 pounds.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. I know you're probably only good for about 30, but
That's probably,
I just don't want to over-tighten them and snap them.
probably a little much.
Yeah.
Well, I don't understand is that I'm curious what your sides looks like. Is mine, the bolts are tight, but the flange isn't all the way up.
Okay. What about the middle? Look,
The middle's up tight.
yes.
Think that's all that matters?
Yes. On this side here, let me see what it looks like.
Okay.
But it's kind of inset on the actual frame itself, and on the roller, it actually sticks up.
Yeah, that's the way mine is too.
Yeah, I noticed that whenever I was cleaning the paint off. The middle, for some reason, sticks up high. I don't know, are them supposed to be shimmed on the outside, or?
I wouldn't think so. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Maybe a question for Mr. Truck or Track. Yours tightened down all right?
Yeah. But yeah, on the frame itself, on the rail,
Yeah,
it was actually inset a little bit on the middle,
yeah.
and this here on the roller stuck out a little bit. I
think we're gonna call it good and go with it.
Okay.
All right, roller bolted up, solid and nice, torqued down. We checked all the other rollers. I did replace 2 bolts and one back there that's a little bit loose. As you guys can tell, Aaron is in a hurry to get the rock guard back on. So I guess you got a macho He-Man that thing up there?
You give me the bolts, go ahead and get them anti-seize, and I'll have you hold it up, and I'll get the bolts in.
Yeah, okay. Sounds like a plan. Not. All right, see if we can get her up there. All right, guard went up. It wasn't too bad. Got all the bolts started. And I see. Get this thing tightened up. We'll be done down here at least.
Getting that little piece
of metal there. I gotta. They all went up tight. These new bolts are just a little bit longer than the old ones. We had to clean out a few extra threads, but Aaron's getting his side tightened up and we shall be done. Next project, back. All right, everything down below is bolted up. It was a little bit of a pain in the butt when we got it. Next thing we need to fix, you guys see this track shield right here. I don't know 100% for sure what's going on. We got some bolts missing for some reason. There's one bolt left hanging on there. And yeah, it's actually supposed to slide over top of this and it's not. So we're gonna pull them bolts out of there, get that shield off there, see what we need to do to.
Now, remember them little pry bars you had? You still got them?
Oh boy. Yeah, actually I'm standing on them.
Right here.
Safe keeping them underneath my Crocs down there.
Okay.
I don't think it's as mangled as it could be.
No. Let's see what we got here.
Don't mess up the only threads in the good hole we got.
I ain't gonna get her there.
All right, I'm gonna get in here.
You get,
I wonder if I go down.
side's loose.
What if I go down there? You ready? Coming?
Yep, it's coming. Okay, hold that, hold that. Safety first.
There you go. So here's what we got. The little blocks, you see them?
Yeah.
Are the bolts broke off in them, or are they? Are we gonna get lucky?
I think we are. I think we're gonna get lucky. May need some more of them bolts.
So what we have discovered is I don't think the bolts broke off. They just came out, which is, we should be able to run a tap in there and
clean them holes out.
Clean those holes up and put it back on.
And I gotta like you get all that cleaned up too before we put that cover back on.
Yes, master. Yes.
All right.
Did I mention there's a jack behind you before you fall and bust your butt? All right, I got just the tool for that. Some awesome subscriber from Texas sent it to us. You want to see it?
Oh yeah.
It's yeah. We'll fix you right up over here, buddy. Pressure wash it, they say.
Not too much dust, please.
Oh, I forgot to put the anti-dust device on it. All right, let me get that cleaned up a little bit. Man, I think we are gonna get lucky. I think all them holes are gonna work.
Yep.
Sweet. Sweet.
I cleaned it up pretty good though.
Didn't do bad. Here, I got you a little dusty. I got your back. There we go. Feels like the threads there, they're just dirty.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of dirt in there.
I don't know how it got dirty. It's not like it's a bulldozer or anything.
And it's, they, you know, knowing you, they've probably been missing for 5-6 years.
I don't think they have. You see the dirt coming
Yeah.
on the backside.
Huh. Yeah. Oh, just been missing for a month?
Yeah. I mean, this is Jerry's Dozer.
Oh, so we're gonna blame Jerry now?
Jerry watches this, we're gonna both be in trouble. You want me to get a blow nozzle and try to blow some of that dirt out ahead of you there?
Yeah. You got a blow nozzle. I gave you one. Where'd you put it?
I will. I traded it in for the big model. Here it is, right here. I got it. Watch your eyes. Coming through.
Yep.
You want a little more penetrating on with it?
I think it's good. Yeah, I think the threads are good.
Yep.
Somebody. There we go. I just need a little room to work.
Where's your oil at?
Right up there.
Oh yes, that's better than factory. Nice.
All right.
All right, one down, three to go. You guys see the process. We'll be back. All right, we got all of our bolts cleaned out, our holes cleaned out. That went pretty well. Got the inside of that cleaned up. We got some new bolts. You are way too anxious with the anti-seize.
Yep. Do you want to do your lock washer and washer first on this so you don't get it?
Well, I mean, that's using your... Oh, you just... Oh, about dropped out of my crock.
Oh man. I don't think you got... There we go. All right. See, that way you don't get that anti-seize all over your fingers.
Yeah, I know how you are. It'll end up on my fingers before it's over with. All right, there's one. Put that in safekeeping. Is it anti-seize or never seize? I think it depends on what part of the country you're from.
Yes, exactly.
Comment down below. What do you guys call it? Anti-seize? We call it anti-seize.
Set that one there so it's ready to go.
A lot of people call it never seize.
Never seize.
I would call it anti
because is it the same thing?
Well, because never means that it's never failed before and it's a whole in life of its existence as a product.
Yeah.
Anti-seize means it protects against it seizing. We're getting really technical about some goop right now.
Yeah. That's it. You got plenty on there.
Hope that thing's not tweaked too bad where it don't fit on there.
Well, it's only been like this for what you said, a month.
I'm
gonna go with years.
I'm gonna go with 28 days, not quite a month. unless it was February, it's not been a full month. All right, here we go. I don't know what I can do to help you here. I only got so many options when I'm running the camera. All right, that one started.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Well, that one is started.
Okay.
Yes, I need to go back underneath now, don't I?
Yep. All right, now.
You still remember how to operate a camera, Mr. Man behind the
No,
scenes?
because I ain't had mine out and I don't know how long. Do I need to get more? Do I need to back these off a little bit more?
Nope, I got that one just started.
Okay.
It sprung a little bit, but I think it'll go. Maybe there a bolt.
Got it right here.
Did I tell you about my shaving accident?
No, but I mean, that light is really making you shine.
I figured it probably was. So Jenna took the trimmer, the guard off my trimmer to cut Gunner's neck or something. So I walk in
To cut Gunner's neck.
to trim up his neckline or something.
Okay, that's better.
So I walk in there all gung-ho, I'm gonna trim my beard. And just plowed it down to the skin right all the way up through here.
This was right before you were going out on a formal dinner, right?
It was actually. So I was gonna shave it all off, and Jenna had a hissy fit, so I had to leave the goatee. The beard's coming back now. All right, you got a 3/4 wrench, maybe? I can make sure that's tightening up.
I got this. That's the same as a wrench. Just
No, it's not. If it's the same as a wrench, why'd they call it a ratchet?
well, it's a speed wrench. Like
I don't think this is gonna work.
Yeah, it is. Why ain't that gonna work?
It's going. You got your side started, right?
Yep, I got it. I got my side
I
started.
got a cheater down here somewhere.
Yeah, you do. How are your DeWalt's holding up?
Good.
I bet not as good as the Milwaukee.
Yeah, because you forgot I never used them.
Oh.
How's that Milwaukee grease gun working? Not at all, exactly.
Just wait.
Perfect.
Okay.
Did you put that on there right?
This is exactly how it came off.
Okay.
So, yeah, see, that's got a lip right here. Like it should go under there. But I think being that it's been like this for 5 years, it's all whacked
The
and
main
warped out
thing
of
is
shape.
this needs a slider underneath that, and I think it's going to, ain't it?
Yeah, it's, this side's plenty good. It's your side we'll have to worry about.
Well, I think whenever you tighten your side up, it'll kind of kink it all together.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. I'll have to ratchet mine. You took the easy side.
Here's your wrench.
There's my wrench.
All right, I'm coming out.
It's opening up.
Oh yeah, you're opening up the gap.
Yeah.
That it's gonna work beautiful. Perfect.
Yeah, better stay at about 200 pounds. 1,200 pounds on a 12-inch ratchet
Oh, is that what it is?
with this arm.
Calibrated?
It's hard telling what my left arm would do.
I'm guessing. Do they gauge torque in negative numbers?
This hand, it's all in the thumb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
God. I thought you were gonna say the grip. All right, man, behind the scenes, I think I got this all tidied up.
Yep. I mean, it's set here for how long with that roller out? Should have been in probably a month ago.
It's only been in here for like a week. Actually, it's been in here for 2, but I was on vacation for one of those weeks.
Oh, okay. We're going to use vacation.
We still are waiting on the top roller to come back from Todd from Trucker Track, so we're gonna let that sit for a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up here. Tomorrow, whenever we get in the shop, we'll probably go ahead and get the engine serviced, kind of look everything over and make sure it's good to go. And then even if we don't get that roller back, we still may go ahead and throw the tracks on this thing just so we can get it out of here. So we can install that roller pretty easy. Once the tracks are on, that's not that big a deal. So I think that's it for now.
I'm glad I was here to give you a hand.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Glad everybody on the YouTube world knows you're still alive.
I ain't got nobody to pick on my real job.
Well, I'm glad we could get back. Everybody blames me for picking on you. The reality is you pick on me.
Well, they are right. They are right. I had it backwards. See, I wanted to come back and get picked on. That's what it was.
All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, we hope to catch you on the next one. Tell them bye.
Don't forget to like, subscribe.
I already did that. You just need to tell them bye.
All right, y'all have a good day.